What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to our playthrough of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we managed to make our way through the Black Vulture base, get the swoop accelerator, and now we are standing back outside the Hidden Beck base. And we're going to go give that swoop accelerator back to Gadden. So remember, if you like what you see while you're watching, like the video, subscribe to it, and if you've missed any of the previous videos, you can check the description for the full playlist of the playthrough and see anything you might have missed. I did have an issue earlier when I was looking for med packs to buy off screen where the game crashed when I was on my way out of the base. So hopefully that doesn't occur again, but we'll have to see. Hopefully it's just a one-off thing, but...
You have returned. You have the prototype swoop.
Have the accelerator right here.
I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike.
That's convenient. There we go.
Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it...
This is a poor business decision for him.
You can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
Don't worry. I'll win.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine.
Okay, well...
The accelerator is unstable.
And you prefer me die to an NPC?
During the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me.
Alright.
You don't get
Sounds like you got all your bases
swoop
covered.
gang if you don't know how to work all the angles. You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But I've got good instincts, and you have the look of a racer about you.
That's racist.
Just try to relax, and
Get
in the
it?
morning
Haha.
we'll take you to the
Racist. Alright, you spend a restless night in the Beck base. In the morning, one of the Becks takes you to the swoop racing pits, where only racers and mechanics are allowed to go. And then a Rodian comes up and walks away. Oh, takes us with him. Didn't say anything. But we knew from the look in his eyes that he wanted us to follow. And then we saw a loading screen. Don't worry, I've been working on the accelerated stability. Won't be a problem, I hope. Gadden mentioned that you've never done this before. You want me to run through the basics of handling a swoop bike for you? Sure. Try not to crash anything. Okay. There's debris and obstacles scattered all over the course, so watch out. All swoops are equipped with dynamic deflector systems, so hitting an obstacle won't cause you to crash, but it will shake you up a bit and slow you down. The track also has accelerated panels built into its surface. If you fly over one, it'll give your swoop a boost of speed, so try to hit him when you see him. When the engine starts running hot, you'll get a warning, and you'll have to switch gears. Other than that, just try to hang on. You'll be fine. Alright, let's start the race. You try to go down on the racetrack alone. At the end of the day, whoever posts the fastest time wins. That's boring. Normally, Rider can run as many heats as they want, but I don't know how long the prototype accelerator in your swoop will hold up. No more than 4 or 5 races, I'd guess. Just make your runs count. Gadden's put his trust in you. We need to win this race, or Bredix Volkers will win a whole bunch of new recruits. If that happens, we're finished. Alright, let's do it. So this is a race where you're not actually racing it. They're just doing it in individual heats. And you can do it as many times as you want, except for mine, because it might explode. That's dumb. I wouldn't watch this if I was doing it. You here to race? Okay, see who your sponsor is. Okay, you're registered now. Good luck in trying to get yourself killed. You've only lost one rider a day, and we will keep it that way. Whenever you're ready, you can hit the track. I want to race one of my heats. I should have asked how long it was. Oh, it's Bastila. I should have asked how long the heat, or... Can't we just kill everyone else and get them out?
I hope you're reading me. Your swoop run is about to begin, remember.
Oh well.
Just hold on tight. The
Don't
prototype
care.
accelerator should last about 60 seconds before it overheats and explodes. That should be enough time for you to finish your run. Good luck. The Becks are...
It seems like a very risky thing for us to be doing. Left-click the mouse to accelerate and shift gears. Use the movement pads DNA to... Okay, is that... I think that might have been an accelerator pad, and so was that. Okay, yeah. I messed that up. I was too cautious there. That probably wasn't good enough. You did it. You got the... Oh, okay. You beat racers who've been doing this for 20 years. I messed up, so... Whatever. This is amazing. Someone who's never ridden a swoop before today comes in here and... Wait a minute. I don't believe this. Look at the board. One of the Valkars just beat your time. Oh, it was Red Ross. I should have known. Isn't that convenient? It's okay. The day ain't over and the accelerator's still holding together. You just have to get out there again and show them how it's done. What's the time to beat? There's like 4 people here. We can just kill them. Take Bastila. What's the time to beat? Of 36:52. Not the best I've ever seen? I don't know. But, oh well. Alright, I'm gonna race one of my heats. I feel like this is a lot like the Mass Effect thing, where you drive around this stupid vehicle. Oops. I feel like that thing is telling me I need to press a button to go even faster. There we go. Or not. Nope. That was even slower, and I didn't hit anything. Oh well. That wasn't good enough. Alright, there's... I feel like that thing is saying I should... Like the speed thing. Explain the swoop bike. Is there a third? Any rocks should be hit, slow you down. Every time your swoop passes over the accelerator pads, get a boost of speed, so try to hit them and remember to switch gears when you see your engine revs. Oh, so I just gotta hold down the... That's why. I completely missed that. So it's just telling you gotta press the button again. Makes sense. See, I thought when I was doing that before that it was slowing me down. But I'm just an idiot. So that would have been even easier. My bad. Nobody's going to beat that time. Nobody better beat that time. I guess God knew what he was doing. He picked you to ride for us. Now the other thing to do is wait for the time to become official and collect your prize. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the winner of this year's swoop race. Put your hands together and show your appreciation for one of the most daring riders the swoop track's ever seen. Through your skill and courage, you have proven yourself the premier swoop rider on Taurus, and brought great glory to the Hiddenbeck gang. Now here to present the champion's prize, Brejic, leader of the Black Valkars.
People, hear me! Before I
It's
present
Rosh
the
again.
champion of the
It's
Best
Aegir.
Prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated. Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair advantage.
Because our
of
swoop
this
bike was better.
Beck treachery, I'm withdrawing the Vulca's share of the victory prize.
Can't do this, Brejic. You know the rules. Nobody's allowed to withdraw a victory prize after the race. It goes against all our most sacred traditions. Sacred traditions.
You old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brejik.
So yeah, she could have just broken out the whole time.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brejik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vulcus, to me! Kill this woman! Kill the swoop rider! Kill them all!
Is it just me and Bastila? Nope. Level up. Skills. Computer use. That was really... And I guess repair. Oh, it does cost 2. So I guess we're gonna go with stealth, awareness, persuasion. Back to our classes stuff. Sneak attack, level 4. Who is our evil 2, 3... Those guys. So it's just 3 in Brejik? Alright, Bastila. Finally we have someone better than me. Fight Bastila. Alright, Bastila, if you don't win this for us, you're the worst Jedi in the galaxy. We're gonna be here all day, folks. I should really speed this part up. And here I hoped putting on lower difficulty would mean less missing. Oh, no. Yeah? What? There we go. Good job, Bastila. It was all me. Can I raid his body? You'd think the hidden backs would have helped us a bit there, but... I mean, we did do all that for them. Brejik's belt, double-bladed lightsaber. I wonder who's going to use that.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulcans will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs?
My name's Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Well, we don't have time for
I'm
it
gonna
now.
do that.
We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go?
We've got somewhere to go. It's actually an apartment that Karth rented from a slumlord in the upper city. He's probably going to rat us out to the Sith when he thinks he can make some money off of it. But we're going to go there anyways.
Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swoop race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example.
It worked.
In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brejik and his Vulcans would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped into that fight. You're lucky I was here to get you out of this mess.
Yeah, we don't have time for this. Karth is waiting for us.
Karth is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me.
He works for me.
Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the three of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Don't forget about Mission in Zalbar. Uh-oh, it's a flashback. So 4 randos beat Revan? Oh, a turbo laser blast beat Revan. That's anticlimactic.
Bastila, you're alive. Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time? I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly.
Back in charge of the
than you
mission.
Rescued me from Brezhik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
Oh, told.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that.
Who got the ship blown up?
My battle ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I'm sure.
Your talents might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
You
Yes,
both shut up.
Right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock.
It's me,
The
by the
answer
way,
is out
guys.
there. We
Just
have to find
we're
it.
in charge
Well
here.
said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Okay. So what now?
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you.
Something weird happened when we first met. Like a vision.
A vision of what?
You fighting a dark Jedi. Revan, I guess.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of force.
Does she know? I can't remember. Are you saying I can use the Force?
I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories.
This isn't the first time I've had a vision.
The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot...
Bastila is so stuck up.
This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once
The
we
wise
escape
masters
Terrace,
of
we can seek
Yunkai.
the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Alright. We'll do that. Let's take Bastila and Karth. Oops. Did I give her the lightsaber? No. You there, human. You are the rider who won the Great Soup Race in the lower city, yes? That's right. A message from Canderous Ordero. He says to meet him in the cantina. Thanks for the message. I'll go meet him. Advise you not to wait too long. Mandalorians are known for many things, but patience is not one of them. Right, Bastila and Karth have both leveled up.
What can I do?
We'll find out. Let's auto-level up you. And Karth, auto-level up you. Are you
What
using
can
your
I do?
lightsaber? No, you're not. Oops. You. Double-bladed lightsaber. I don't think I can use the lightsaber yet.
Yes.
Unless I'd happily steal it from her. Do we have any better clothes? Heavy combat suit? Is there any sort of encumbrance? No. Alright, so that's helpful. Nope, heavy combat suit. And so Brezhik's belt. What does Brezhik's belt do? Alright, no, we'll just stay with the stealth field generator. We'll go with Brezhik's armband. Alright, so that's good for now. Just gonna save to make sure we're not in too much trouble. It's gotta be like episode 10, I can't remember.
Yes?
Alright, sorry about that. The game just crashed when I tried to save, but it looks like we're back up and running. So we'll just get back into it. We're gonna go meet Canderous at the cantina. And we'll see what he has to say. If it's anything useful, it probably is. Because he's Canderous and he's awesome. So Just gotta remember where that is. Is it in the south or the north? Oh, it's right across the street. Even better. Really wish we had a lightsaber. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Didn't Karth have something on his mind, like right at this spot? Let's speak to Bastila.
How can I help?
You want to talk to me about
I
something?
would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces.
Before we rescued you,
I
you
managed to
mean?
free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brejik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight. It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
You didn't escape the Black Valkyrs until we arrived, as I recall.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulcar prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume.
What can I say? I'm a talented individual.
Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability. Although modesty is another matter.
You're one to
When you
talk,
chose to join
Bastila.
this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. A Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the Force.
Which... I think you're under... let's go with the first one. Are you trying to say I can control the
The
Force?
is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. But there are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force-sensitive. It's obvious to me that the Force has been working through you. There is no other explanation for your great success, though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't... well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is...
What are you trying to
I'm
say?
sorry. I've overstepped my authority. I'm speaking of things that are best left to the Jedi Council. For now, let's just accept the fact that you're gifted. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
Okay, so that's something that I've always kind of found weird about the whole Jedi don't want to train anyone who's too old thing. Because theoretically, there are other ways for them to learn how to use the Force, and that is outside of the Jedi training. So without the Jedi, like from their perspective, without the Jedi being able to guide that person, isn't that just worse? Because it'd be people without any of their rules about attachment or whatever, but also it would be people who don't care about any of the, oh, we're the Jedi, I can't do any of that stuff. So maybe you could at least say, like, be careful doing this to the other people, instead of just, nope, you can go and become Darth Maul or something. Like, I know it didn't really work out with Anakin, but Anakin was really whiny and annoying. Alright, there he is. Oh, that's Bendak. Do we want to do the brawls? I don't think so.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for.
What are you talking about?
My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the Exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them, and I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet.
How convenient. How do you plan to do that?
I've got a plan to escape Taurus, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
Careful. Mercs like this haven't a lick of conscience. They'll betray you in a heartbeat. This could be a trap.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking. Anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns.
What's in this for
Here's
me?
the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
How are you going to manage that?
Not yet. First you bring me the launch codes. Then I'll tell you the rest of my plan.
Alright, I'll be back when I get the launch codes then.
Good
Jerk.
luck. You're going to need it. Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base.
Alright. Why don't you do this yourself?
Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's
Those
why
are some
I
incredibly shiny boots. Alright.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going
I
to wait
know.
in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rock.
Alright, let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Ain't nothing to it. The Sith base was on the other side of the city, was it not? The Equipment Emporium, don't care about that. I don't think... How many credits do we even have? Yeah, it's only 173. Used all of them on our med packs. Every time we walk through here, these same people are just doing this. Doesn't anyone have a life?
Bastila, I was wondering something. How did those Vulkars manage to capture a famous Jedi like you? I mean, were you knocked out when your escape pod crashed?
No, I was conscious. But my force powers were exhausted from using my battle meditation in the battle for the Ender Spire. Without my help, you might have never gotten off the ship alive.
Someone's getting
Fair
defensive.
enough, but I've seen you Jedi in action. There's no way those thugs could have stood a chance against your lightsaber.
My lightsaber was misplaced. I couldn't find it after the crash. I looked everywhere in that pod. The Vulkars came and overwhelmed me even as I was searching for my weapon.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You lost your lightsaber? I mean, isn't that a violation of some kind of Jedi code or something?
Maybe losing lightsabers is a side effect of her battle
It's no
meditation.
laughing matter. During the crash, my lightsaber must have fallen from my belt and rolled under my seat. The Vulkars probably found it there when they searched the wreckage.
You didn't look under your seat?
Don't get mad. I'm sorry. It's just funny to think of a legendary Jedi losing her lightsaber. Take my advice. This is one detail you might want to keep out of the history texts.
I hardly consider myself a legend, Carth. Though I will consider your advice when I relate these events to the Jedi Council.
That walk.
There's no need for them to know everything that transpired.
Good talk, guys. Bounty hunters.
Davik says you missed your last payment.
You are aware
Here, I've got 50
that you have
credits.
testicles on your
Down payment.
face, right?
That should buy me some time, right?
Sorry, you're out of time. Now it's all or nothing. Davik can't have people not paying his debts.
But I don't have that much. How can I give you credits I don't have?
Davik's gonna want to make an example of you. You're coming with us.
No,
I know we have to be careful about drawing attention to ourselves, but are we gonna just let them drag this guy off?
Hold on a second. Looks like we got ourselves a witness here.
Okay, you're talking to someone holding two swords, someone with armor plating and two blasters on, and some chick holding a lightsaber. Do you think this is... Wait, what? When did this seem like a good idea? Have you seen the previous episodes? Because that might make it look better, but...
How'd you like that?
thank you. I owe you my life. Those bounty hunters are going to take me away and kill me. Now I can't pay him back. It's not good to owe a crime lord money. He'll just keep sending more bounty hunters after me. You already helped me by saving me from those bounty hunters, so unless you... I'm
That's
getting
good
out of
enough.
here before any more of Davik's
I need our
goons
money.
show up.
I want to go light side, but not super light side. Then exile is dark side. We'll probably in KOTOR 2 we'll probably do a lot more of these side quests. I'm more just concerned with doing the main story in this one, just because we'll be playing the Sith Lords Restored.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
All told.
Go back to where you came from.
Have you guys not seen your own hair? Hey kid, leave him alone.
To some scummy alien. He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Just because he's different doesn't give you the right to attack him.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Oh my god, your face. Your face! It hurts. Is every word in your language Delpha? I'm here to visit with a work associate when the kids attack me. You should be okay now. I'm glad I could help. My life mate will be wondering where I am. Aw. I don't want to give him one of our med packs. Those are expensive. Where's the Sith base? Oh, wait, where's the droid emporium? That's what I wanted. The lower city. Droids by Janus. There we go. So we'll go get T3, and I think that'll be
Did you ever
it.
think about joining all the Jedi who were running off to follow Revan and Malak when they went to fight the Mandalorians?
That was nearly 5 years ago. I was still an apprentice. My battle meditation hadn't even manifested itself. Yet even then I had the wisdom to obey the will of the Council. Unlike Revan.
I'm
Yes.
standing right
Still, do you
there.
ever wonder if things could have been different?
That's just
Would
rude.
Revan and Malak still have been corrupted if the Council had supported them instead of dragging its feet?
Do not blame Revan's corruption on the Council. Your Republic saw only the threat of the Mandalorians, but the wisdom of the Masters saw beyond the immediate threat.
What did they see exactly?
There was something lurking out there. Something that devoured Revan and Malak, and many other Jedi. Had the Council sent us all into the unknown, how many more would have fallen?
So you're saying we should have done nothing? Just let the Mandalorians conquer us unopposed? I mean, the Republic was under attack, and the Order abandoned us.
We did not abandon you, but the Council were not about to throw lives away foolishly. In time, we would have aided you against the Mandalorians, but you couldn't wait. Revan and Malak offered a quicker answer, and the Republic chose to walk the easy path rather than the path.
I mean,
of
all
wisdom.
they did was fight
Now
back.
we see the results all around us. You asked me if I think things
They didn't
could have
offer him
been
a bunch of spice.
I know they could have. If Revan had only listened to the Council, millions of innocent people would still be alive.
Yeah, right. And every single one of them would have been speaking Mandalorian. I think we're done here. Let's just get
Mandalorian.
back to the task at hand.
Typo. Alright, I'm gonna try saving and hoping the game doesn't crash. Yeah, we're good. We're good, guys. Good stuff. We're gonna be back where we ended episode 2. Oh my god, Karth. You just had to speak to Bastila.
Yes,
Do you
we'll
need this
send
too?
him
Is this a good time to
I
ask you
guess
some more
I did say you could ask
questions?
me questions later, didn't
I would just like to know you better.
I? Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
The game told me to do this. Excellent. Soon all your
All
secrets
my
will be mine.
secrets are purely of the mundane variety, unfortunately. Nothing worth extracting, though you're welcome to try. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Why ask me? I don't see the point.
I'm just trying to figure it out. I saw enough men lose their lives needlessly during the Mandalorian Wars. It's difficult to see that happen all over again. We lost the ship and a lot of good people, and for what? On the hope that the Jedi powers would save us somehow? Not that Bastila had much of an opportunity to act. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I don't remember. Used to be a smuggler, if you must know. I was recruiting the fleet for my knowledge.
A smuggler? I should have guessed. Now, isn't it odd, however, that a smuggler who was added to the crew at the last minute just happens to be alive?
Yes, I killed everyone. What's so odd about me being added to the crew at the last minute?
You were the only one. Not to mention that Bastila's party was the one who requested your transfer.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Numerous things when they came on board. I mean, hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing, I know. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, however, and I hate surprises.
Well, you're in for a surprise. I'm telling you, Karth, I had nothing to do with the crash.
I expect you're right. I've got no real reason to suspect you of anything. Still, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Do you want me to stab you right now? Are you always this suspicious, I guess? Oh god, it looks like they just spawned out of him.
And I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep...
Okay.
Like I said...
You're the one who wanted... Well, yeah, the game said you wanted to do this, so... Huh. Is the blue stuff still called mana in this? Should I call it force? Alright, so this is actually still going to be a really long episode. But... Candor said you'd sell the T3 to me. 2,000 credits. Give it to me for free. T3 has joined your party. Alright, gonna keep Bastila and T3. Dark side points gained. Don't care. Save 2,000 credits. You don't talk much, do you? Just chime in. That's good.
How can I help? The surface of Terrace is covered with an urban skyscraper. Beyond that,
All right.
Can I suggest?
You're helpful. Alright, T3. What level are you? Three to 6. There we go.
Yes?
It's weird that he has a voice. Even if it is only like 3 lines that he says. That's not true. Alright, T3. Get us on in there. Alright, we're gonna just stop right outside the door, actually. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like or if you like what you see, make sure to subscribe and get the next episodes coming up throughout the weeks here. Next time, we're gonna make our way into the military base. So, again, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.